Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Dev. Today we are recapping the recent Let's Dev live session that took place during the first ever Mod-Zero Morning Show live stream. Now, the goal of this project, which as a reminder will only be developed during future live sessions of Let's Dev, is to create a quote-unquote streamer simulator and basing the mechanics off the old Digimon digital pets from the 90s. Yes, essentially we're creating a virtual pet where instead of aiming to evolve into a cool looking monster, the player's goal is to maintain a healthy lifestyle so they can produce a cool looking stream. And with this goal in mind, the plan for this session was to simply get the base mechanics in place. This includes all the variables for status effects and some form of interactivity that can manipulate those variables. The first thing we did was set up a constant tick that would slowly deplete the player's hunger and energy meters. Initially, this tick was 1 second long, but it was slowed down to 5 seconds by the end of the session. Once our variables were set, it was time to build some buttons. As a side note, everything on this screen is purely for information purposes and does not reflect the final product at all. Buttons were added, which despite what some who were there may claim, I totally didn't botch the math on multiple times. Didn't happen. After the buttons were constructed using perfect math, seriously perfect, I added labels and started adding functionality to the buttons. Though probably not the best way to handle it, I set up hotspots based on mouse position to determine which button was being clicked. And now that our buttons were functioning, it was time to add actual functionality. Continuously referring back to my hastily written list of notes, I gave each button their determined effects. Food would replenish hunger, but would add weight. Sleep would regain energy. Poop would clear poop, and health would aid injuries/sickness. Both exercise and stream were different, however, as they would require a bit of RNG to determine their outcomes, which are currently set at a 50-50 success/failure chance. For exercise, if players are successful, they gain strength and lose weight, but failing means no strength gained, but still a loss of weight. Streaming, on the other hand, is a lot more risky. Energy is always expelled, and if the player is successful, the player's stream quality increases. However, failing means no boost in quality and the chance of injury. While injured, a player cannot do certain tasks, such as streaming. And finally, while a majority of this seems arbitrary, it should be noted that the player only has so much time before their character must retire, which is our replacement for Digimon dying because, well, death would be a little too dark. Currently, age is counted up every 10 ticks, so for those of you keeping track, age is increased by 1 every 10 ticks at the rate of 5 seconds per tick. Now, it should be noted that all these variables are nowhere near balanced. Again, it was important to get the functionality working above all else, and that's what we were able to accomplish in about an hour. There are still modifiers and other conditionals to add, as well as an entire graphical element to consider. So future Let's Dev live sessions are looking to be pretty packed on content. But for now, that's where our journey comes to a pause. I want to thank everyone who was able to stop by the stream and to those who kept me company and added their own ideas to the conversation. It was a lot of fun and I can't wait to do more. Unfortunately, the footage for this session wasn't saved, but that shouldn't be an issue in the future. Fingers crossed. Speaking of future, be sure to keep an eye on my Twitter for updates on future live stream plans. But as always, if you enjoyed this video, hell, if you're looking forward to more Let's Dev Live, be sure to leave a like. If you aren't already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.